Good evening, everyone. My name is Avinash Lakivel Murugan. I'm from class DPR 1A. So, this presentation is for my communicative English. So, yeah, today I'm going to talk about a topic which is every student is facing through, which is time management. So, there are some ways to students or in every people for mastering the time management, and these ways will guide students for their successes. So, okay, let me start with the simple questions. Have you ever felt like 24 hours in a day just isn't enough? Like exams, assignment pile up, deadlines sneak up on you, and somehow there's never enough time to do everything you planned. If your answer is yes, you're not alone, which is like today, everybody is facing this kind of problem, not only some of students. Today, I'm going to talk about something that can completely transform your academic life and even your personal life: time management. Not just in theory, but in practical, realistic ways that you can actually apply starting today. Number one is why time management matters, which is why time management is important. Time is the one thing we all have equally, 20 hours a day, but the difference between students who feel constantly stressed and those who seem in control often comes down to how they use the time. Good time management helps you reduce stress, improve academic performance, have more free time, and build discipline and confidence. So, poor time management, on the other hand, leads to last minute cramming, missed deadlines, burnout, low quality work, and more. So, learning to manage your time isn't just about being organized, it's about creating a better, more balanced life. The biggest time wasters, before we talk about the solutions, let's identify the problem. Some of the most common time wasters for students include procrastinations, excessive social media use, lack of planning, multitasking, not setting clear priorities. Think about your own habits. How many times have you said, I'll start in 10 minutes, I'll start later, and suddenly an hour is gone. Awareness is the first step. Once you recognize where your time is going, and you can start taking control of it. Number three, the third point I'm going to talk about is setting clear goals. Imagine trying to travel uh, for a certain place or travel somewhere but without a destination. You lost, right? So, yeah, that's what without that's what studying without goals feel like. There are two types of goals you should set: short term goals and long term goals. Short term goals, I'm saying like finishing an assignment, studying for a test, like that. If you say long term goals, graduating, getting into a specific career, like that. A helpful career is the smartest goal system, which is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So these are the 3 points, and also we got more points, which is planning your time. Planning your time is like, know that you have goals, you need a plan. One of the most effective tools is a schedule or planner. This can be a notebook, a smartphone, or any digital calendar. In today's world we all have smartphone, right? So yeah, we can have a schedule app or something, so we can plan our sorry we can plan our daily routine or schedule properly, right? So yeah, I think the next point I would like to say is beating the procrastination. Before that, procrastinating is delaying a work, which is I can do it later, I can do this 5 minutes later, or tomorrow, like that. That's not gonna happen, of course. So let's be honest, procrastination is something almost every student struggles with. Here are a few strategies to overcome it. The 5 minute rules. Tell yourself you'll work for just 5 minutes. Often starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, you'll likely keep going. Break the task into smaller parts will help you more about to complete our work. So choose a topic, write outline, write introduction. It will break the parts one by one. And then remove distractions. In today's world, a lot of people are struggling because of the distractions, social medias, mobile phone, or friends. So we have to switch off our phones or switch off the notification or say no to friends when they call us for hangout. We just we just avoid the distractions, and we have to concentrate on our work for complete that for the end. So I think these are the ways to manage time for every each single students for properly prepare their times and manage their times. I think time management is the most effective way or the most important thing to a student's life to be a proper students, or not only in academic, in also at also health relevant. We should we should plan our time very better. I think these points will help people out there and students out there. So hope you enjoy this presentation or speech, whatever. Goodbye. Thank you.